So why am I wearing a scarf today? That is because I have a new role model, Susan Pajok. And in line with the doings of Susan Pajok, I am going to go out now and get myself a hairpin. Thank you. Ta-da! So I got it. Yeah. We're going to make do with this because we're in line with the theme. Wait, Susan, is this good enough? Is this... Anyway, Susan Pajok did a thing. She made a movie. And before I start to farm her, wait, how old is Susan? The last time, or the very first and last time that I saw Susan Pajok was in The Johnsons. Everybody knows about The Johnsons. That is where we all know Susan from. I'm trying to see how old she is. 2003. Oh my god. Anyways, point is, she is so young and so cute, and she did something amazing. She produced a movie, and it's literally the best movie I've seen all year. I've seen it thrice now. I've seen it 3 times. The movie did something that gave me hope. It made me realize that I was actually justified to be irritated by all these movies made by the likes of Ruth Gadiri, Freddie Klenner. Because sometimes you'll be watching movies and be like, oh my god, this is trash, this is trash, this is trash, what am I going to do? Where am I going to ever find the kind of movies that I would like to make? And you'll be like, oh, eventually I might have to do it myself. I need to learn this skill, learn that skill to change the industry. But then you come across a movie that tells you, don't worry, your age mates are coming. Your age mates are going to fill this gap for you. And now realizing that Susan is 22 makes accurate sense why she would make a movie like this, because these are the struggles of a 22-year-old. This is where I was as a 22-year-old. So watching this movie, it touched me so deeply. And I'm going to give it to you, my sister. I'm going to dissect it for you. But before we start to do all that, I'm going for a child dedication, a colleague's child dedication. So I will be doing my makeup while we talk about the movie. So the name of the movie is Larabe and Larabe. The movie is actually very short, like 30 minutes or so, and it was entirely well made. Before we start to talk about the movie itself, let us please talk about the things that make the movie great, like a good movie. First of all, the storyline. The storyline is ordinary, but in like a good way. Because it's not all the time you have to tell stories that will change the world. You can just tell stories that will change a life. This movie is very relatable. The acting is very, very good. For the most part, it's just two people. For all the parts, actually, it's just two people. Just Susan Pajok and this guy, Malum Arik. I've never seen him before, but he's so fine. He's so cute.
Oh my god. He's probably young too. I don't know, but
There's something about Nigerians, the way that they look. You all are so fine. But yeah, so the movie is well made, and then the artistic side of the movie too, like the cinematography, the color grading. Oh my god, the color grading. And then the cinematography. For example, a bit of a spoiler, but I don't really know if it matters so much. But in one part of the movie, Balarabe's face was like half of it was in shadow. Half of his face was in shadow. And if you know anything about cinema or whatnot, you will know that when somebody's face is cast in shadow, it means that that person is a villain. It means that the person is a bad person. But up to that point, I was just like, oh, Bala is cute. Oh, Susan might be overreacting. Like, it's Larabe. Her name is Larabe. And was like, Larabe might be overreacting. Larabe, are you sure? I mean, Bala, it doesn't seem... But at that point, seeing his face half in shadow, I'm like, wait. Is Bala a bad person? And I'm like, did they shoot this knowing, or did they shoot this in foreshadow of Bala being a bad guy? Or did they just not have light on this side and, they do not care? Turns out these people, they know their onions and they know their garlic. They know what they are doing. Because at the end of the day, Bala is trash. And that is also one thing I like about this movie. The fact that it acknowledges. It not only acknowledges, it addresses. And it shows that niggas are trash. And this is a message that you can call me upon every minute of the day. How men are trash. If you wake me up by 3 a.m., say, baby, can you write me? Imagine, like, this is the thing with filming. They just... But yeah, so if you wake me up by 3 a.m. and tell me I need you to write me a 3,000 word essay on how niggas are trash. Girl, boy, believe me. I have my material. I'm finna write it for you. The thing with this movie is the fact that it acknowledges the fact that men can be trash, especially when in relationship with younger women. It also looks at all the ways that, men can be trash, the kind of red flags that you might be ignoring. All in all, solid film. This is the spoiler free part. Now we're going to go right into the movie. And yeah, today is Sunday. You'll probably see me for the first time because I've been gone the longest time. But yeah, probably me for the first time. My name is Mediatrix, and this here is the Trixiverse, where we just hang out from time to time. So thank you for making a date with me today. So the movie starts with Larabe, Laraba, not Larabe. She goes into the bathroom and she's having herself some, and that part actually was really, really fun for me to see because it's not every time that you see Nigerian women in their element in these movies. Seeing her smoke weed is going to just give you an impression of, oh, bad girl, like she's a bad girl. I suppose that is what it would do for some people, but it didn't do that for me because I understand the lifestyle. Anywho, so as she's smoking her weed, there's a knock on the door. The person calls her name. She runs to get the door and turns out it is Balarabe. They call each other's name and then the title card. There it goes. And then it also reveals that the movie was written and directed by Fatima Binta Gambe or something like that. Girl, you did a good job writing the script. She's probably young too because the film just has this youthful energy about it. So, Balarabe comes into her house and she's like, "Oh, Bala, what are you doing here? Shigama Nani in Lagos. Like, Bala, you don't live in Lagos. What are you doing in my house? Like, I never expected this." And Bala is like, "Oh, girl, I came to work." He said he came to work in Lagos, and then he decided to stop in on an old friend. At this point, we don't know what their relationship was or has been. So we're just thinking, oh, maybe they're friends, or maybe they're just people that used to crush on each other. Anyways, Bala tells her that I just came around to work and then I said, let me come and see you. And she's like, but Bala, this is not a hotel. Bala is like,
We
I didn't
didn't think
think it
this through.
through.
Yeah.
She's like,
Uh-huh.
obviously
You
you did
didn't.
it. And Bala is ready to go out. And then she changes her mind and says, well, you can
Exactly,
stay.
Yakuzona.
And Bala stays back and they're on the chair, on the couch. Beautiful apartment, by the way. Somebody in the comment mentioned it. So Bala stays back on the couch, and at that point, she's asking Bala, like, "Are we fighting? Why are you so far away from me?" Type thing. And at this point in the movie, you do not understand the dynamics going on between these two people. For a second, I thought she was in charge. I thought she was in control. No, I thought Bala was in her mercy because he's in her house. It seemed like the power dynamic was in her favor, but apparently it was not. And it's also beautiful the way that was written, and we'll talk about that at the end. But let me just like give you a rundown of what the movie is about, so we can go into lessons. That is the important thing in this video, the lessons. So yeah, Bala asked her to make him some noodles, and she whines
Can I show you
him,
about their
makes him
kitchen?
beg her like four
Did you make
times.
some
And
noodles?
she's going to the. She finally agrees. She's going to the kitchen. She's like, "Are you coming?" He says, "Right behind you."
Exactly
They
so.
go to the kitchen. They're making the noodles
I
together.
really
She's like, "Do you still like it
Do you still like it
spicy?" He's
spicy?
like, nothing has changed."
changed.
And from there they start to kind of lock foreheads. And you think they're gonna kiss, but they don't kiss because a dog barks, so they don't kiss. Imagine me that said I'll be doing my makeup. Oh God, I'm not even doing any makeup. It's so fucking hot. I think I'm just going to like spend this time fanning myself and then telling you the story instead of trying to do any nonsense makeup. Cause what makeup? I mean, look at the weather outside. What makeup? What makeup? So please let me tell you about the team. Leave makeup. So, anyways, you start to wonder like, are they dating? Are they people that are crush on each other, classmates, old, blah 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 blah. Turns out they are exes. So they go out to the balcony and Bala, handsome boy, he's eating his indomie and she starts to talk to him or he starts to talk to her and he's like, the last time we saw things didn't end well with us. I think you deserve an apology. And she's like, well, you're not going to apologize to me because you're not the type to care about people's feelings. And Bala is like, well, that's not true. I care about you. I've always cared about you. So they do a flashback. It's back to the day that they broke up. That day, Bala went out and came back, and she's like, "Boy, you put your phone on D&D. I've been trying to reach you. I've been trying to call you. Where have you been?" in Nakaje. Where did you go, Bala? And Bella could not explain it. Bella's like, I went to clear my head. I've been having so much anxiety. I went to clear my head. My head needed clearing. And she's like, well, Bella, tell me, where did you go? Bella's like, oh, smile for me. Blah, well, I'm here now. Blah, 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 blah. From the energy, from the vibe Bella was giving, you could see he was not there. Like, he was checked out. Girls, when a man goes out, puts his phone on D&D and comes back and you're asking him, where did you go? And he cannot tell you, red flag. Big ass red flag. Bella just goes into the room and is pressing his phone. And then she comes, she takes his phone. And Bella's like, give me my phone. And she's asking him, what is your password? Girl, if you dare relationship, you not get the guy password. And it's not even like you have to use it to do anything. But what if you want to play game with? What if your own phone is dead and you want to? What if you want to snap a picture with your phone? Like, two people in a relationship, I strongly believe there is no reason you should not have his password. Yes, you should have it. Not even because you want to spy on him, but what are you hiding from your partner on your phone? Is it confidential? Is it business? Did you sign any ND or DNA? Did you say DNA that your partner cannot go through your phone? Your partner should be able to go through your phone. So she asking him, what is your password? To me, another red flag. And guess what? He starts to raise his voice. Give me my phone. And she gives him the phone. That is a red flag. Because why are you shouting? Because your partner is with your phone. If you're not doing something sketchy, your phone should not be like, oh, don't touch my partner. This goes for everybody. Me, my partner, you have access to my phones. If I'm doing anything that I don't want you to see, it is my responsibility to delete it or to hide it from you. You don't have to like step on eggshells around my phone because oh my god, why do you? Yeah, so I've opened my door for just better lightning because fuck Nepa. So she gives Bala back his phone and she's like, well, order us something to eat. And Bala looks at her like, he says it in Hausa, like, you didn't cook? And she's like, no. To me, another red flag, because Sherry Penny, what do you mean she did not cook? She did not cook now. Is she a cuckoo that should be cooking for you? You have the audacity, the guts to question her, like, you did not cook. You that is coming back by this time. Why did you not buy food? Anyway, she's like, well, I could not cook because, you're not being around, give me anxiety, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, all right. She's like, let me go do the laundry. So she takes his bag to go do the laundry. They're just in a relationship. You get me? Like, they're just in a relationship and she takes his bag to go do the laundry. Like, she's doing his laundry in a relationship. That seems like a very, very good ass girl to me. She goes to do his laundry. Remember, he came back late. She's upset and everything, but she still goes to do his laundry only to find lip gloss inside his bag. The fuck you mean, baby? The fuck you mean? And she goes to the room like, Bala! Bala! Whose lip gloss is this? And Bala is like, is yours? And she's like, no, it ain't mine. Whose is it? And he's like, oh God, girl, you're giving me drama. I have to leave. just. These are niggas for you. And this is it. What do you mean you have to leave? She found a lip gloss in his bag. And he's turning the things around like, he's not happy. That she's filling him with accusations, anxiety, and all these things that don't belong to him. Do you know what he's actually saying does not belong to him? Accountability. He's saying accountability is not of me. It is not mine. It does not belong to me. But mind you, at this point in the movie, because Bala is a handsome boy, and Larabe is an intense girl, and we saw her smoking weed. So I'm thinking, like, is she controlling? Is she toxic? Is she abusive? Is Bala going through things that she's refusing to understand? Blah blah blah. I was holding space for Bala still, and then right there and then Bala breaks up with her, packs his things and goes, and she's literally begging him. She's begging like, Balarabe, please don't leave me. I'm still your baby. I'm sorry I yelled. And at this point, I'm starting to see Larabe unravel, and I'm like, girl, is you crazy or is you crazy? Because like, 1 minute you're yelling, the next minute you're begging, is giving unstable, but a wicked man will make you unstable. They will gaslight you into craze. And that was what was happening to Larabe. But because Bala is a very handsome boy and his voice is very, very calm. Like when he's talking to you, he's, just not talking too much. You start to like be like, but is he actually guilty of all these things? She's like, is this just a misunderstanding? Anyway, Bala says he's unhappy and he does not want to force happiness. He's unhappy in the relationship, but does not force happiness. And I feel like I've heard that before. I feel like I've heard that before. And if a man tells you that, the best thing for you to do is just to let him go. Like, just to let him walk out the door. No need to pursue him, no need to beg him. But yeah, she does beg, and of course it does not work because man, we won't go. Like you saying, please, please, please don't leave me, baby. It ain't gonna work. And anyway, he leaves, and that is when they bring us back to the present day. So in the present day, she's asking him like, Bala, waiting happened that period. What happened? Like, let's talk about this. Like, Bala's like, oh no, girl, let's not go back. It's gonna hurt you. You're trying to make me feel bad. You're trying to make me do this. You're trying to make me do that. And she's like, no, Bala, I just want us to talk. I want to understand what happened. Amma, the remaining for like 15 minutes in this film, that's what we're doing. They will go here, they will go there. They were just walking around the house she was trying to have this conversation with Bella, but Bella is like, girl, I don't have strength. Girl, I just came because I missed you. And she's like, you didn't come because you missed me. You came because it was convenient for you. Now, Bella, tell me, who is the other girl? Bella say, Bella lost his temper. Bella said, how could you accuse me? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Which girl? Why are you accusing me? Blah, blah, blah. Bala, 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 blue. Anyways, Bala is offended that she's insinuating he's with somebody else, which is crazy to me because you can't tell me that all this while you were not together, you've not been lagboing. So who have you been lagboing, Bala? Bala could not, Bala could not say anything. And then in their conversations, she says, you left me, you ghosted me, your brother was not picking my calls. Even our friend, I've forgotten that one's name. Tisha, be waiting. Her name starts to say T something. She's like, the only place I've been seeing you is on her status. And it kind of clicks to her. She's like, wait, is she the one you left me for? And he's like, what do you mean? She's our friend. And she's like, no, she's not our friend. She's your friend. Because after we broke up, she stopped talking to me. And she was taunting me with pictures of you on her status. And I was like thinking that I was mad. She started to realize that maybe I was not overreacting. Maybe it was actually real that these two people were together. But Bala storms into the room and my girl goes and tries to smoke again. You know her now. Like, so she gets heated, she goes and smokes and comes back and she's calm again. So she's like begging him, Bala, all right, I'm sorry that I yelled. I'm sorry that I triggered you. She's trying to make peace again. I'm sorry I triggered you. But I just wanted to know why we can't talk about these things now. And Bala is like, you're trying to force me to. And she's like, Bala, I'm not forcing you. Let us just talk. Why did you leave me for this girl? Which I don't know if is a very good question to ask because who leave you, leave you. It don't really matter who they leave you for or why they leave you. The point is they saw fit to leave you. That is the message. That is what you should, understand. They saw fit to leave you. It doesn't matter who for, what for, why for. They left you. But Bala tells her, girl, I didn't leave you for anything. He didn't say I didn't leave you for anybody. He said I didn't leave you for anything. And he said it has always been you, just you, nobody else but you. And she asks him, is it still me? Bala doesn't answer her, but he holds her by the neck, brings her close to him, and kisses her forehead. And Larabe is a very good actress. You can see her lips start to pout and she starts to quiver. And you understand, like, if you don't date toxic relationship before, you go no see this acceptance, this holding close, this bringing in, this affection, this unspoken promises, like hey, they shark past beer. So from there, they do because the next place they show us, they're on the bed, she's wearing his shirt, Bala is naked, and Baba is hands. Baba is fine. He's a fine boy. He's probably Awasa too. They have that dark ebony complexion. He has his very, very clean braids. He's on the bed. His hand, like, the scene is sexy. But just for like a second, because the very next minute, she's crying. She's like, Bala, why won't you apologize to me for hurting me? And Bala is like, I don't even know what to apologize for. Because, I've really hurt you in so many ways. These are the words of a thief. These words are the words of a man that will steal from you. He will steal some. I don't know what it is, but he's going to steal something from you. So she's like, oh, but let's start from somewhere. And then she please, she starts to cry like she's begging this man to apologize to her. It's crazy, but it happens. It happens. You're begging somebody to apologize to you. They've wronged you, but now you're the one begging for an apology. It happened. Guys, she's crying, and Bala is holding her close, consoling her. You know rats, yeah, when they will bite you and blow you breeze. That is some men for you. That is Bala for Larabe. Anyways, next day Larabe wakes up, and of course I knew that was gonna happen. But then the next day she wakes up and she's sniffing his shirt. She's feeling loved. She's going around her like Balarabe, Balarabe, Bala, where are you? And bro, turns out Bala is gone. Another good part of this film is that they don't leave the thing for your interpretation or anything. They show you the night before, Bala got a text message from that same girl he was telling her that they are just friends. He got a text message and the girl is like, babe, please come home. I'm tired of fighting. And he smiles. He gives his like legit bad boy smile and he gets up, dresses up and goes. Then come back to the next day. Larabe is working, like she's crying in her kitchen, and then she sees a bowl with a sticky note, and on it is thank you. Bala wrote thank you on his sticky note and dropped it for her. And that was his goodbye. And she cries, thinks about their old times, and that is the end of the movie. Yeah, that's how the film ended. Is it not crazy that these things do happen to people in real life? It is crazy that it happens to people where you're thinking that you're with somebody, where you're trying to give your all to somebody, but they're not just there. They just don't belong to you. They just can't bring themselves to commit to you. But then interestingly too, some men use women some men use women as placeholders. Do you get me? Like, he's having a fight with his girlfriend, but then he knows that there's also another girl in this Lagos. So if I knock on her door this night, I will get food. I will get a roof over my head. I will get some excitement in the form of drama. And eventually, I will get sex. While my girlfriend takes her time to cool off and miss me, make her no go near to the beggar. Are you that girl in somebody's life? And then again, another thing to also point out in this film is the fact that Larabe smokes. And I can imagine, or I wonder if she started smoking after Bala broke her heart, because there are instances of like good girls gone bad where a man will break their heart and then they will start to drink and smoke and try to like just forget things and try to lean into the bad girl side of themselves. But deep down, deep inside you, you're still a good girl. Like, you're a good girl. You have no spoil. You're just trying to do all these things to be edgy, to forget. But inside, you still pine for them. You're still the same old girl. Like, nothing has changed. So I wonder if that is what is going on with Larabe. If her smoking even is as a result of the breakup. There's a lot to learn from here, especially for young adults. Like, learn the red flags, mark them. And a lot of people have been quite unfortunate. They weren't able to learn it. They weren't able to mark it. And with regards to that, if he does not move like he says he will move, he does not need to be in your space. Finally, another thing we need to address is the fact that Bala is a very, very handsome man. That is Malumari, the man that plays Bala. He's a very, very handsome man. And he's also Hausa from the look of things. And there is patriarchy and there is misogyny. And then there is Hausa patriarchy and misogyny. If an Hausa man breaks your heart, he will do it without respect. He will do it in the name of God and in the name of the 7 virgins in heaven. He is going to do it to you. Like, he will treat you like you're nothing. Do you guys remember that story that I told you people about this person, Ahmed, and his first and second wife? His first wife has actually left him. But that is the thing. Like, when heartbreak is coming from, there is Igbo man heartbreak, Yoruba man heartbreak, but because Hausa people, because most Hausa women are reserved, I don't think they've opened their mouths to tell you the things these men can do. It can't be the one we find, be like small malo, we get small money, like looking the way Bala is looking. my dear, he will break, and his hair is braided. He will break your heart. He will break your heart. So it is just what it is. Like, and he looks cute. He looks like the melanin is popping and everything, and he looks like he will be sweet in that regard. So, girl, I can understand your stigmatization if you're in that situation. I can understand it. But also, babes, this is your chance to let that man go. You get me? Let that man go. Just let him go, girl. Just let him go. And I promise you, whatever it is that he can do for you, you can do for yourself, or somebody else can. You get me? Like, man, way sweet. You know, say he's sweet. You know, sweet past rose. You get me? Like, it is really not that deep. Just give yourself the time and the space to heal. Babe, it's going to pass. Don't cry. Don't do drugs because of man. Maybe you can do a little to take the edge off, but do not spoil your life because of man. And if he walks out, please do not let him in. Because sure, you see, as this bala stand for this door, if to say Larabe turn am back that time, go back inside her bathroom, continue to do what she been they do, she will not have this fresh heartbreak. And the thing is, when you continue to let somebody do you like this break you down, these are the only instances where your value is reducing, because you're devaluing yourself. Not even to that person. Like, that person is a fool. They don't even care. They've already devalued you. So I won't say you're devaluing yourself to that person, but you're devaluing yourself to yourself, because these things you do, it reflects upon you. Like, it affects your perception of yourself, your image of yourself, and that will carry you on to more hurtful ventures, more hurtful things. It's going to spoil your life. So be strict with your peace. Be strict. If somebody is making you cry, if somebody is confusing you, it's better to leave them, because all of these things that Bala was doing, most of it seemed harmless, or it was just like, oh, this is a small argument. I mean, it should not be like that. Love should be easy, especially for you, baby woman, because you are risking a lot in this our society. Yes, being in a relationship with a man, you are risking a lot. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to protect your peace in this situation, to protect your life, to protect your brain, to protect your sense. So do not be confused. Not just man, not just human being. You do not need that specific person to have a life, to be happy, to have the kind of life that you want. And today, what I wish you is love. I wish you the kind of love that does not make you cry, the kind of love that does not stress you, the kind of love that does not depreciate you. I wish you love that appreciates you. I wish you love that emboldens you, love that fulfills you, love that stabilizes you. That is what you need. And to Susan Pajok, I say, girl, you've done a big one. She's the executive producer. At 22, an executive producer. Like, you've done a big one. And I would not mind seeing like 20 more parts of things like this. Just unique stories that are relatable, that are well done, that are well filmed. Like, and yes, so please, thank you for enjoying this video, or like, thank you for watching this video. If you've come this far, I appreciate you. You are the best. So today is Sunday. Hope you enjoy your day. Have a nice day. Let me finally get ready for the child education that I will not be doing makeup for. I might change my mind and do makeup. Who knows? All right, then that will be all for today. Love you. See you. Bye.